Committee should be able to address those issues. He wants to stop that from happening. And while we have, and I'm going to say Republicans because they're the ones that flip, Republicans say, you know what, I don't have a problem with the cost of this bill, but I'm going to vote no because of some other reason whatsoever. That is political malpractice, and we need to hold people accountable. I'm going to tell you something. I've been in this business for 25 years between the state legislature and here, and I have never seen anything that's happened like happened yesterday. And what compounds it and what makes it that much more difficult is we, in essence, yesterday took benefits away from the people who have been impacted by war, that we sent off to war, and we turn our backs and say no. We're going to find an excuse to vote against our veterans while we wave the flag, talking about how great our fighting men and women are. So what's the path forward? The path forward is we need to hold people accountable. Yeah. There are promises that were made. We heard them at the last press conference that was made, and I heard them from fellow senators, by the way, that said that the people in this group made a lot of phone calls right before that June 16th vote. And we are going to back our commitment. Well, yesterday they forgot what the commitment was. Funny what a month and a half will do. So we've got to get out. We've got to call. We got to have your friends in the military and veterans call. We got to have your civilian friends call, because what happened yesterday is totally unacceptable. Unacceptable. And I can guarantee you this. I've been here long enough to know that if you want to find a reason to vote against a bill, you can. But the truth is, what happened yesterday is they voted against the men and women who fight for this country, that want to return back to civilian life and have a normal life. And not only those folks, but their families. We've got some work to do, and we've got to do it very soon. We've got to be very proactive, and we've got to burn some shoe leather, folks. We've got to burn up some phone lines. We got to go out and make people uncomfortable and hold them accountable for what they promised to do and what they actually did do on June 16th. If we're able to do that, we can right this ship. If we aren't, then once again our veterans are going to have to go to the VA, and they're going to have to beg, and they're going to have to argue, and they're going to have to fight for benefits that they've already earned. Took them 25 years. 25 years. Now look, there are so many. I said on the floor of the Senate yesterday, I said this delay might not sound like a big thing, but number one, we don't have the bill passed, and number two, there are going to be veterans die between now and when this bill passes. Yeah. And this is a piece of legislation, by the way, that everybody thought on June 16th was a done deal. Yep. We got to work. We got to work, folks. We got to double down. We got to work. And you guys have already worked really, really hard. You have. You shouldn't have to do this again. But it's a necessity, and I apologize for the dysfunction. But if we're able to step up, I think we can right this ship. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. I am not a partisan person. I am somebody who believes that both sides of the aisle have to work together, and I want to thank those Republicans that stuck with us yesterday. And I called many of them and thanked them for it because I appreciate it. Their word is their bond, which is the way I was raised. The rest of them need to be talked to. Senator Gillibrand.